lawnmowers. So Sinister follows the story of a struggling writer played by Ethan Hawke. He had a hit like 10 years ago, but his last 2 books have been really bad. And so he wants to recreate that magic, so he moves into a murder house without telling his wife and kids. Yeah, you're the smartest guy in a horror movie that I've ever seen. So they move into this house, and from there, ghastly shenanigans ensue. In the attic, Ethan Hawke finds these Super 8 tapes. They're more or less what the story is based on. There are all these Super 8 tapes that he finds in the attic, and they're all family videos from back from the 70s to the 90s. So he puts them on, and in these videos, it's some disturbing shit. You got Betty and Susie playing in the backyard, having a good time. Skip a frame. Bam! It just completely changes to some of the most disturbing imagery that you will ever see in your entire life. It is some fucked up shit. Like, you could just show those Super 8 tapes on your own and be done. Just done. I probably wouldn't be doing this review now, I'd just be off the planet. But on top of those disturbing Super 8 tapes, you have a really unnerving storyline. I don't want to give too much away, but it's about this villain. Yeah, he's creepy and he eats kids. Sorry. It's good to see how Ethan Hawke reacts to these videos. He doesn't just pop them on. Oh hey look, they're dead. This guy reacts to it really hard. He picks up drinking, which you don't see him do in the movie, so you'd assume that it kind of has an effect on him. But he also gets disconnected from his family life. There's stuff going on around him, but he just doesn't really realise. He wants to, you know, solve the case and be the big hero. And you can see that in kind of an internal conflict with himself. He's asking himself, is it worth my family to write this story? Is it worth the $1 million that I'll lose if I don't write this story? And I really like that. And you can see he's getting more and more disconnected from his family life. Like, he's in his office at night, he's researching murders and stuff, and then he's arguing coming out from the other door. He opens it up and holy shit, it's daytime. And that happens in like the matter of 2 seconds. I thought they executed that really well. You guys don't really want to know about that, do you? You just want to know, is it scary? Short answer is, yeah. It was fucking terrifying. Considering all the shitty found footage movies that I had to sit through, yeah, it was actually really unnerving. It's just straight out horror, and that's what I loved about it. One thing I did find funny about it was the killer. Yeah, he's executed really well in the movie, and he is absolutely terrifying in that role. But I looked at it earlier, and I had a bit of a chuckle with my brother. It looked exactly like Jim Root from Slipknot. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes I kind of laughed, you know, I am even scared of that dude. And then I see creepy shit like this, which is burned into my retinas for the rest of my life. Thanks, Mr. Pagan World Eater, you gave me insomnia and cured my constipation at the same time. Cheers, buddy. Now let's talk about jump scares. Jump scares are a thing that are really prominent in horror cinema today, and I fucking hate it. I hate jump scares so much. They're just, you can just tell that they're cheap. You can just see the directors grubbing money and going, oh, they're gonna be scared by this. Well, of course we're gonna be scared by it. It's fucking jump scare. It's the cheapest thing you can do in horror cinema. And it's been overused and done to death all the time. Of course, sometimes you need jump scares. They're kind of necessary, but not every 2 seconds is just... That is just unnecessary. I think it executed the jump scares really well. It wasn't really about the jump scares, it was about the lead up to the jump scare. And you really knew what was going to happen. There was going to be a jump scare, but it still scared the absolute shit out of you anyway. I love it when a movie does that. Necessary jump scares, minimal jump scares, and it relies heavily on atmosphere and anticipation rather than jump scares. Half the time I was looking for a jump scare and there wasn't one there. Good job. Now, I do have a couple of gripes with this movie. While it does its job really well at scaring the shit out of you, it still has some flaws. What is with the creepy kids? I just don't get them. I mean, I can see where they slot into the story, but I just didn't think they were necessary. On top of the Super 8 tapes which already had creepy imagery, and the nu metal guitarist that eats children. I just didn't really see it as necessary. You might disagree, but that's just my thought on it. It was just these little kids showing up randomly, just going... And, you know, it was scary at first. It did get a little bit convoluted towards the end. There was shit going and there was plot. Just keep it simple. It's a horror movie. They're not really going to care about the story so much as the scariness and the atmosphere. So just keep it simple and you should be fine. Having said that, the convolutedness gave for a really, I wouldn't say really unexpected, I wouldn't say twist, but it was kind of unexpected ending. What a twist! We let M. Night Shyamalan in here. I really enjoyed that ending. It was good. It was unexpected, and personally I really liked it. So in the end, if you have a house, if you have trees around that house, if you have a lawnmower, if you have a pool, and if you have a computer, you will be scared by this movie. And if you don't, this because you're the homeless man down the street who thinks he's Jesus. In the end, I will recommend this to you to watch on your Halloween movie night. Did you like Sinister? Did you not like Sinister? There should be another video coming up soon, I'm not sure. I've got a lot of shit to do, so I'm not sure if there will be a weekly video or anything like that. I'm not even sure if this will be a reoccurring thing. It all depends on you guys watching this video, and if you liked it, like and click the subscribe button. Until next time.